guys, Russ the Rowdy Dog. I am here with a live again. I liked that first one so much I had to do another one. No fair warning on this one though. I just came in from my bike ride and was doing my exercise, and I got to thinking, I can get a heck of a workout in my shop without a bunch of crazy expensive exercise equipment. It's just crazy. It's not necessary. I'm going to show you some things that I've made over the years. Here's my earliest piece right here. I made this when I was 13 or 14. This is a shock absorber, and I welded, I think this is 3/4 inch conduit that I welded to it. And what you do, it's kind of an isometric. It's a push and pull exercise. You pull for shoulders and you push for chest. Great, man, you do 10 of those, you're gonna know it. I've been using that for years and years and years. Even when I wasn't training, I always had that thing laying around and I'd pull it out and pull and push it. And another thing, to get really good abs that I've lost, my table muscle, I still have them, but the table muscle has covered them up now. But what I made, the way I built my abs was with an ab roller. You guys remember the old wheel with the little handles on it? Fantastic exercise to isolate the abdominal muscles, even the lower abdominals and obliques, when you can roll out to the side and roll back. Even works your lat muscles back here because you're stretching that back as you do it. But what I did the other day, I said, well, I'm gonna make me one of those out of what I got in the shop. Well, I pulled a 10-pound plate, had a piece of 3/4 inch PVC, and some washers. See the washer there? Had 2 of those, one for each side. And I made me an ab roller right there. Boom, boom. And I've been using it last couple days. Works just as good as anything you can buy in the stores. Gosh, any kind of wheel will work. Anything will work. Just so you can get and this piece of PVC, simple. And I've got tape. I just use some painter's tape to hold it steady, and I put my hands up against it, and I can get a good ab workout. If you guys have ever done an ab deal. So, and I started using this. Oh man, my stomach. Woo! Abs were killing me. They're still killing me. Anyway, I used to be able to do hundreds and hundreds of those things with my ab roller. Here's a forearm exerciser. It's another 10-pound plate. You can use paint cans to tie a piece of rope, piece of twine onto a piece of PVC or a broom handle. I've done it with a broom handle. I've made many of these over the years. And the way this works, you just roll it down, you roll it up and down, and you use that resistance of the weight on the end of the string to work your forearms. And I just did 3 sets of these, so I'm pretty tired. Anyway, great exercise. And those are just some things that you can use. You can use your body weight. I just threw up a routine that I do when I go out walking. It's an isometric routine, and a lot of it is done with just pulling motions with your body weight, with your own resistance on your body. You can do tricep work up here like this, push up and hold resistance down with the other hand and push up. You can do the same thing with a bicep curl. Works the same way. Let's see if I can figure out how to do this. Yeah. And you just put this hand down here. This is the arm you're going to work. Put your hand in there like that. Curl your hand around that fist and just curl up and flex that bicep hard and hold it at the top to flex it. Hold for 20, 30 seconds. Do that on each bicep. Do a chest press like this. Push, and hold it there. You hold that for 30, 40 seconds. Do that for 3 sets. You're going to get a great workout. I'm telling you guys, there are ways that there ain't no excuses for not training, for not exercising, for not getting some sort of fitness back into your life. There are things you can do. I was telling a guy the other day, just get up and down out of your chair. Just sit up, stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up. That'll get your quads. That'll work your legs. Start from somewhere. We have to start thinking about keeping our bodies fit. That's part of the 3 Ps, guys. So we need to start doing that. Physical, personal, professional. Physical, this is the physical. So anyway, that's what I got today, guys. Another live. I'm going to start doing a lot of these. Next time I'll give you a little bit of notice. I've developed a training principle over the years. I really developed it in my late teens. It's called, I call it peripheral dynamics. And I want to show y'all how to integrate that into your workouts. Excellent, works fantastic. It's something that I used to do. I'm getting back to it now that I'm starting to get back in shape. It's a little more advanced, but beginners can use this. You can use this technique to help you gain muscle-mind connection to your muscles so you can get a better workout as you move forward and get more fit in your training. But it's imperative that we connect our mind with our muscles as we work them and isolate each muscle group. So anyway, that's what I got for now, guys. I hope y'all like my little gizmos. And I've got a couple more over here that I could show you. But yeah, I'm going to show them to you. These are things. I got this is called a bull worker. You guys ever see that? Seen one of those? That's the craziest looking thing. But that works. You can do many different exercises with that. And here is one of these. You remember these things? When I first got this, it had 5 springs. I'm down to 3. This last one's getting ready to pop. But when I first got this, I was probably 14, 15. I went up in the upstairs bathroom. I was going to see if I could pull all 5 springs right after it was brand new. And I got to about right there. And I lost my grip on this side. They came back, whacked me in the chin. Had to go get 5 stitches. Gashed my chin open. But I still got it. I didn't throw it away. It works pretty good. And this thing right here, this is an isometric exercise. It's called a bull worker. You guys remember these things? I got this for Christmas and that spring stretcher thing. I don't even know what they call it now. I don't even know if they still make these things. They may make some versions of it, but what you do with this, you got a spring inside, and you used to have a little red ring right here, so you put it down at the bottom, then you could gauge where you pushed. I used to be able to bottom this thing out. See that? See that? Where that deal went right there? That tells you how far you need to go. So you can go try to recreate that and go out. But this is an isometric exerciser, and it's tough. And then you've got these things, kind of like a bow and arrow. You can stretch these, kind of an isometric, and work your back by pulling and flexing your back, kind of pinch your back muscles together in the back by holding these cables out. It also works your shoulders big time. Works your shoulders big time. But and you can do bicep curls with it. You can do this, switch over and do the other side, bicep curl. It's a fun little gizmo. But anyway, I've had these things for years. Made this one, made those other 2 I showed you. But those are things, guys, your own body weight can give you a great exercise, can give you a great workout. I'm going to try to bring some of that and show more of those as I can figure out how to set up my camera so I can show you these things. But man, there are ways to get back in shape without going to the gym, without buying expensive equipment. I showed you my power blocks. I've had those for many years. So now I paid less than $300 for the whole setup. Now I see they're like $650 for that whole setup. That's crazy. They're great if you can afford it, but who can afford that? Who wants to afford that? You can get a good workout without that. Isometrics, body weight exercises. I've showed some pipe rail exercises I do when I go out walking that are really good. So anyway, that's all I got. I'm getting long-winded here, guys. I appreciate y'all watching. And I did put up an isometric routine on the RowdyDawg's, Russ, Godfrey, the RowdyDawg site. I hope y'all go watch that. And again, guys, remember, today is a one of a kind. Each day is a one of a kind. Make it a good one, all right? I'm going to. All right, guys. God bless.